What's up, everybody? Dave from Quarter Flips, day 7 of my video every day for a week series, and I am done. Except I'll probably do one tomorrow. But it'll be a kind of a new kind of video thing if I actually do get it done. A little burnout on this many videos and this much video editing in between. Got yesterday's video up last night with an hour to spare, and yes, I did get, even though I was out shopping all day with Tanya, and then I was editing videos, I did get listings up. It was going to be 11, it ended up being 12 DVDs listed for just about $177 is what I'll get if I get my asking price for them. They were the DVDs I bought yesterday, some of the DVDs I bought yesterday out when I was out with Tanya. So that was good that happened. I managed to do it more than 10 every day except for one. The one day I didn't do it, I listed something worth $200, so pretty good. Something that happened yesterday, one of the DVDs that I listed was Millennium. This was one of the DVDs I bought. I thought it was going to be 11 DVDs I listed, but it ended up being 12 because I had to list this one. This one, I thought I was just buying it to put it on the shelf as an additional DVD because I've always had this DVD listed. I've always had extras of this one, and I still do have a couple extras of this one. But when I went to change my listing to let me know that I was adding another extra, it wasn't listed at all. There was no listing for this. The last time it sold, I forgot to relist another one. So I used a new one that I bought yesterday as the one to put up, and then I still have 2 on the shelf, but this thing sells pretty well. People seem to like this movie for some reason. Anyway, so that was good, and it's good every once in a while to check your listings and make sure you haven't lost track of something or forgot to relist something or lost control of the narrative. I often do. Did I work in the office yesterday? Just a little. There was too much going on, just a little straightening things up. I might have even made more of a mess than there was, but that will help me with the work that I'm going to do on it this evening. So I'm not in this video going to be able to show the office, but maybe in the one I make tomorrow or very soon after, we will be able to see that as a functioning space where I'll be able to make videos and whatnot. What am I going to do today in terms of listings? Today is Sunday. Sunday is often a different day for me on eBay. And the reason is because a long time ago, when I was trying to become as effective as possible on eBay, when I was just doing auctions, I never put things up as fixed price listings. I just did auctions. I ran a search on what was the most effective time to start an auction where 7 days after you started it, or when the auction ended, because it ends either 5, 7, or 10 days after you start it. I guess 3. It used to have a bunch of different options on the days. 3, 5, 7, and 10. I don't even know if it's different now. But you want the most people available to bid as possible. And the consensus on that was that Sunday evening was the best time. Sunday evening was when most people would be available and free to be able to be on their computer if there was something they wanted for an auction to end. They wanted to be able to get, so they wanted to be able to compete for it. And if you did it like 6 o'clock Pacific time, that would be 7 Central, 8 Mountain. I did that backwards. Whatever, 9 o'clock Eastern. So it would still be before people were going to bed. It would be like through dinner time and in the early prime time hours. So people would be able to get on the auction. And I don't know if it's still true, but it's when I do an auction, it's still when I list stuff. I try to hit between 5 and 6 my time here in Washington, Pacific time. So today I'm going to start a couple of auctions. I'm going to do this bag of miniatures. These are metal miniatures. They are not the Ralpartha, Grenadier, Citadel miniatures I usually sell. They are sci-fi Warhammer 40k style miniatures, but I think they're for a game called Warzone, and I don't think they're all for that game. I think these are just aliens and people with guns, futuristic guns from some different lines. So one of them says I-Core. I'll have to do a little research before I put these up. There's 24 miniatures here. I don't know. I'd hope I would get, around $2 a piece for these in the end. That would be cool. I'd be happy with that. These are just out of a lot of miniatures I bought like more than a year ago now. I'll probably put these up for $29.99 plus shipping as a starting bid and then see if they go anywhere. And if it only gets one bid and someone gets it for $30, I'm perfectly happy to let these go for that. And then, since I'm doing those miniatures, I think I've got some other miniature sets that I can dig out and put up for auction. So that's likely what I will do today. On the auction front, it's not super exciting, but I don't know if you ever consider doing auctions. If you haven't, when do you think the best time to start an auction would be? I'm probably gonna have to research it again and see if things have changed, but I still think Sunday within that time frame, it's got to be about the best time. I bid on auctions when I buy stuff that end at all kinds of random times during the week, and I always think that's strange. Like, who's going to be available to win an auction at Tuesday at 2:30 in the afternoon? Me, sometimes, but yeah, I would rather want to like try to figure it so that, you know, the most eyes could be on it as possible. So anyway, I'd love to hear what you think about that in the comments. And this is it officially. This is the end of the last of this week-long video series. Thank you so much for watching and coming along. I'm glad I did it and happy it's done. So please like and subscribe, and thank you again. I will see you soon.